You know you've made it to the most important place you need to be this evening. All the way back. That's how you know you've made it.
And we're live.
Way back session. How we doing? Welcome to the way back session. We are Zherra. Real simplification of everyone you love. Your competition. Paranoia, take and run. Right to your savior. With father's energy. Make sure you thank him. And wish for some sanctity. Ever see when the moon comes out and your mood begins to turn? Wishing for the solstice now. Your skin begins to burn. More time, all the time I'm ticking. You wear your lies like a masquerade. You never do, you keep on wishing. You are acting like a star. You are acting like the sun. We'll bring the legion.
got shit falling off the walls, dude. Right in the beginning.
What happened?
I don't know. Some stuff fell over. Got an ammo can.
Bring me up. Did that hit you?
No.
Is that what hit the drum?
Mentally.
Ah, okay. Well, we'll tell everybody about that on the next break. Next tune, go, and then we'll figure out that ammo can that hit the drums.
Awesome.
Damn.
Sweet. This
That's metal. That's
literally,
metal.
You know, Full Metal Jacket. You know, do it. Yeah. This is Death Wish.
So many times I've seen you cowering in fear. But tell us new about the angel brought us here. For every one thing that we give, we have to take. Give us what we want, or all your fragile bones will break. You can't deny you've been living like the best. We'll throw you in and put you to the test. This twisted root is growing from a tree of death, vanishing with every single breath. I know you really want it. I know you really want it. You wanna see me with the lights turned down. I wanna know if you can make it all the way. And there's nothing I could do to kill my death wish. And you know that I've been searching for the cure. So here we stand like an effigy of stone. We crumble every hill's 1,000 door alone. Your time is slipping through your fingers like the dust. It won't be long until we let you run. Yeah! I know you really want it. Ooh, you wanna see me with the lights turned down. I wanna know, can you make it all the way? And there's nothing I could do to clear my death wish. And you know that I've been searching for the cure. And I got the final bullet in my chamber. And I'm trying to die to live a little more. How's everyone doing tonight? One, two, let's go! Yeah, now that I can tell I kill my death wish. Yeah, now that I've been searching for the cure. That I got the final bullet in my chamber. And I'm trying to die to live a little more. Yeah, now that I can tell I kill my death wish. Yeah, now that I've been searching for the cure. I got the final bullet in my chamber. I'm trying to die to live a little. Yeah! Woo!
Right. Good evening, Waybackers.
How y'all doing?
Oh man, Okay, good evening, Waybackers. Welcome to tonight's show. We've got a very energetic, the heaviest Wayback sessions that we've had. If you're new to the show, welcome to the show. And if you are a returning friend, well, you know what? Welcome and good to see you always. You guys know how this goes. We will be monitoring tonight's show, tonight's chat. So if you have any questions or comments of the bands and concerns of me or the show, by all means pipe in. And if you want to make fun of anybody, by all means do that as well. That might be something you could make fun of there. There is a donation link in the descriptions of this video. If you are so inclined to support live music, tonight's band Zherra or the Wayback Sessions. But I did want to bring everybody a little bit up to speed. We were off last week, but the prior week we announced our fundraising campaign with the Wayback Foundation, a 501c3 nonprofit. After we launched that, we were contacted by a donor who said that they would match, if we could meet a $5,000 donation on the show, they would match that $5,000 and double it essentially. As of today, 13 days in, we are halfway there.
Awesome.
So we are like super, super stoked. And yeah, so you know what? Donate, go to the website. That's the best place you can do it. But right now, I want to get into welcoming Zherra to the show. Guys,
Thank you.
Hot damn. Thanks for being in here.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Thank you for having us on. Like, we really don't deserve the treatment that you're giving us. You know, so
It is a pleasure. It is an absolute pleasure.
Look, as long as you kill it and you kill it well, then I'm your guy.
Yeah,
I
well,
absolutely am
really
all
appreciate
over
it.
So let's introduce everybody. We've got Carter over here on bass,
Yes, sir.
in the awesome Megadeth shirt. We've got Cole over here with every other awesome band adorned on his vest. We've got Henry. I think he's the naughty one in the room.
He
and
is.
then we've got Jackson that is like murdering the drums. Like literally, hopefully it's coming through that's exactly what's happening. So yeah, again, welcome to the show, guys. Thanks for
Thank you.
know,
Thank you.
Dude,
thanks for
thank
getting
you,
in here.
man.
Yeah.
So you guys ready to like dive in and get real personal, real fast, like personal about
yes.
metal?
Whatever
Yes,
you want.
yeah.
Personal
we
about
want.
metal. What, we could get personal on other things besides metal, Carter.
Yeah, Carter's down for that.
Carter's so open. He's
Whatever
an
you
open
want.
book.
So you know what?
I'm an open book. Reading.
Okay.
He's a one-way street type of guy, you know.
So look, everybody that's associated with metal has a story of how they found metal or how metal found them. Okay, I've got a lot to say on this subject, but I'm more interested in what you might have to say on the subject. So does anybody want to field that right off the bat? Carter, I see you chomping at the bits. Eat the mic, get up close and tell me a story.
Come on, big boy. I got a little bit. I was always into metal, but what really broke me off was the Enter Sandman Kazoo cover.
That'll do
I listened to that about 3,000 times.
That's my same
And
story too.
his
That's
alarm.
weird.
That's how I got
His
into
ringtone.
metal. It was my ringtone. Yeah.
God. Great, that's perfect.
So are you serious? to
No,
say what
no,
that?
no.
Okay. I'm like, hey, and a lot of us, like, I'm also interested in that comment or story from anybody else. But at the same time, I find that a lot of times metal isn't something that is like your first thing. You
Yeah.
don't always
No.
know about it.
You
It's
get into
something
it.
else is going to drag you into it. So does somebody else want to field what dragged them that direction?
My parents, when I was 3 years
Wow.
old, it was never like something that I just
Oh,
was
yeah.
like dragged into.
He has a weird family.
When I
That's
was
it.
3,
Oh,
my
yeah.
parents.
Oh yeah,
That's a
first
Awesome
concert,
parents.
His-
Iron Maiden when I was 8 in the pit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are parents online tonight? Are they watching?
I hope so.
Hi, parents. Hi, Jackson's
His
folks.
house is like a
Hi, Mom, hi,
Transylvania
Dad.
castle. His dad
It
wears
looks
like a
like
big
it doesn't
cape.
here.
It's weird.
It doesn't count. His parents are into black metal.
Here,
Yeah.
so
That's
we're going to talk
true.
about all that. Just get up close on that mic, Carter. I don't want to miss anything you're saying.
Carter,
details. You don't.
just imagine the mic is whatever else you've had in front of your face.
And you really want it right in front of your mouth. Like a
Yes.
like a lollipop.
Yes.
yeah,
Sorry.
like a hot dog glizzy, you know.
Was everybody
God.
watching me stare off into space?
Yeah.
It was like the metal just took over.
I thought you were mad at us for a second.
We're like, oh no, we pissed him off. Now he's gonna turn off our guitars.
The show's over. Everyone go home.
So, when we get into metal, I find that it's a very personal relationship. And I find that with music of all genres, no matter what it is. But, when you get into the writing of it and putting it together, it's a very technical genre of music, what is it? What does your personal relationship with metal look like?
That's a really deep question.
It is.
I don't know. It's just like it's like upbeat. It's like, I mean, there's slow metal and there's fast metal, but it's like it's usually upbeat, and it's not like sort of like the depressing stuff that is like mainstream right now. It's usually like driving, and so I like to listen to that rather than like something that's going to be slow and sad and
No, I think that, we're going to get into this, but I think that personally, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, but that metal is a very misunderstood genre.
Yeah.
And I think, it gets a lot has happened over the past decades to bring it to where it is today, but still misunderstood. We're going to get into that, but I want to hear more music from Zherra. Like now.
Now?
Okay.
Right now? All right.
You have more tunes?
We only had 2.
That was it.
So-
We
That
thought.
was okay. So it's just
no.
interview.
I thought we were hanging out.
Okay. The show is yours, boys. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Beautiful.
Awesome.
Death March?
Yeah.
Yep.
Feel the scary crawling under your skin. You had one chance left, and you blew it again. Play with fire, you surely will fall. Once you fall in the fire, won't worry no more. Just be happy that you're back in hell. It's now forever, you're up for sale. March, march, march your way to hell. You'd be so much better off dead. Step in line and march your way to hell. Burn, burn you at the stake. Bleed you dry as plywood. Bend your life and bend it till it breaks. Your blood is poison, blacks out the night. You're living in the gutter, you're out of the fight. Push you back to the edge of the cliff. The devil drags you down to your fiery death. Just be happy that you're back in hell. Not forever, you're up for sale. Please don't cry one more day. Now step in line, march your life away. March, march your way to hell. You'd be so much better off dead. Step in line and march your way to hell. Burn, burn you at the stake. Leave you dry as plywood. Bend your life and bend it till it breaks.
Thank you.
Thank you. Night.
Woo. Well, I think we got another one coming up next.
One more, please.
One more, man.
One more.
One more sweaty one.
This is a song called Demonizer off our new album. And,
What inspired it was Womanizer.
Womanizer by Britney Spears. That was
It's a cover, actually.
Yep.
Just with a demon in it.
Yep. Here we go.
Guys, that's so hot.
Thank you. Thank
So
Like physically,
You are
I'm
like-
sweating 5 gallons.
I know, and that's just what happens because you guys play metal, and that's just the way this works.
that's-
Even
that
though
would
the
get
air conditioner is going on, everybody suck it up. We've all played in hotter spaces. So we're gonna have to check in with Studio B here in a second because there's a lot going on in the chatter here.
Okay,
But I do
okay.
want to. I saw one, and Joy Marlowe. I want to address that. She said, "Wow, you know the lyrics are dark, but this is kind of amazing." And she's like, they're so polite between songs. So, you know what? This feeds into the misunderstanding of metal. What's on your
Exactly.
mind, Jackson? So here was like, there was a story. Yeah, that was you took too much time.
He was too honest.
So, you know, there was a story way back in the day. I remember my grandmother meeting some metalheads on a beach, and she's like, there was tattoos and there was hair and there was makeup and there was all this stuff going on,
Must
and I
have
was
been Europe.
frightened of them. And then something happened, and she had a conversation, and I remember her always going, but they were so nice. Like, how could they? And I'm like, yeah, this is part of what I'm talking about, where I'm getting at.
Yep.
So there's a whole lot. Before we get to Studio B, do you guys realize you just played 4 tunes that all start with a D? So we're coming back to that
Yes.
because I
Yes.
want
Oh God.
no.
He found out. No. Run and hide.
to look, man.
They're onto us, dude.
I
secret.
try and pay attention. Hey, Studio B, are you out there?
Coincidence?
Are you with us?
I am.
Hey,
B.
Studio
Can you hear
B.
me?
Yeah,
Guys,
we
we
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
Now we got you.
Okay.
Okay,
Here.
cool.
Let's see. Hi, everyone.
Hey, Studio
going
B.
on?
Good to see you. What's
it's-
going on out
What
in
up?
Chit Chat Land?
We've got some great chatter in Chit Chat Land, and I just have to lead with so far.
Well, I know Vietnam's in the house right now.
Oh, I
Like we got.
missed that.
No, I know that Tom is in Vietnam watching the metal show right now, so that's pretty cool.
Damn, there we go.
Heck, hell
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you, Tom. Always.
Thank you, Tom. You're the best.
Yeah,
But-
he
Tom.
is.
But
He is.
Lisa Jackson danced on the kitchen island to "Can I Play with Madness" when he was super little.
Proper maiden.
He
Okay.
thought
okay.
the song was about magnets.
Can I play with magnets?
Such a
Can I
smart
play
boy.
with magnets?
Someone hide
So
me.
cute. Jackson's dad is here.
Hey,
Sounds
Jackson's
good, boys.
dad. Thank you.
Oh, we love
We love Mom, Dad.
we love Jackson's dad. He's such a great guy.
John.
And Jackson's
We
mom
love
too. She's the
John.
best.
He's a great cook, by the way. He makes some great
can-
beer.
He can
Some
bar-
mean
I call it triple-
barbecue beer broths, bro.
Yeah, no, they're Beltramini beer bros. Dude.
Beltramini.
Triple B, dude.
Triple B,
Platinum.
quadruple D.
So
See how
they
this,
said
like, the
they
audience
have
takes over all the
destroyed.
time. Yes.
They have destroyed our guest bedroom.
Oh, God.
But it's worth it. Ha ha. Jay. I don't know who Jay
Haha,
is.
LOL.
That's John. probably.
Becky K. Hi guys.
Hey, Becky.
Doreen.
Those are the
Becky.
kings. Yeah, Doreen.
Let's see. Matthew Skinner. Jackson got that cool 70s porn mustache. Rock on.
Wait,
Yeah.
can we get like a close up?
Oh, there's been close-ups, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. No,
We've
you're
had a
looking
close-up.
ultra
Look at
cute
that.
tonight, man.
Ultra cute. Ultra cute.
Yeah, you could balance a cup on that.
What else? Like, I saw so much.
Henry's
I saw so
sister
much.
says hi. Let's see. Who else?
Oh, hi.
There was.
I have 2 sisters. I don't know which one it is.
Like,
Let's
destroyed.
see.
Yeah.
Georgia S.
Oh yeah, okay.
Love you, boys. Let's see.
There's so much love going on out there. There really
Yes.
is. It's like
Well,
starting to.
We got to talk about the canister falling from.
Do we? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll tell everybody. So
happened?
there's like, there is a lot in this room. And
Yes.
when you watch the show, you're seeing about a third of what's going on in the studio. And well, it's very cool. Not everything is maybe secure for a metal band.
True.
And so the band decided to rattle things off of the wall. And one of them was a big ammo can. Like,
Yeah, it has 45 in it. Actually.
it does. Yeah, 45 would be the ammo in there of a can of, you know, it's empty at the, but you know what you didn't see? Did you see the mink that was on top of
I
it?
was gonna ask
that
you.
came
Is that
crawling?
like a sewer rat or
That's
something?
a
dude?
mink, man.
Mink,
That's a
dude.
real mink. He was
Sheesh.
coming after you. He was like, "Arr, metal."
Did you use like a freaking 12 gauge on that thing or what?
I did not. It was given to me as most of this stuff in the
Aw,
room
man.
was, but there's there's a lot. We did do a session this season where we just spent 2 hours walking through the room. I couldn't believe that people like hung out and paid attention. Anyway, it's on the channel if you're interested to
So
find
many
out more
things.
about what's going on in the room
There's
in the
so much
studio.
detail.
Like so, boy, we just got way off
Very
track.
cool.
But that's what happens. Audience,
Ryan Westerman did offer
Oh.
that Jackson's giving free mustache rides later.
okay, I'm gonna leave
It
that
is
between
true.
Ryan and Jackson.
Okay.
Shout out. Hi, Ryan. You're awesome. Dude.
Ryan, we can hook you up with his phone number. You
gotta make a
after
living
the show,
somehow.
man. DM us on the side.
Joy really wanted to know, how does that not hurt your voice? And I'd kind of like to know that too.
You gotta. It's like a technique. It's
Yeah.
It's hard. It's hard to
Screaming
explain.
with style.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to explain, so I'm not like gonna try to explain it because I don't even know how. But you
But
just
you
gotta,
don't actually hurt your voice.
What,
Like
you
you don't
like-
have to
No.
do like honey. We don't need to talk about what
Yeah,
you do to.
I just do normal voice warm ups for like my standard singing voice, and then I try to do like some screaming warm ups. But you got to use like a certain part of your throat because if you use like the front top part, there's probably a guy in the comments like this is all wrong.
Oh, well, there. You know what? There's always going to be a guy in the comments saying this is all wrong.
Yeah.
But it is a valid, straight up technique. The
Yeah.
screaming
And
situation.
there
in
are
metal.
days where I'm doing it and it's hurting, so I have to stop and I have to like. it'll kind of hurt everything for like 2 days, so you have to sit out and then you gotta go back in and try to do it the right way. So I'm still learning too, So
Studio B. Anything else before I move on? Because I've got a laundry list of things I want to find out.
Jim King, glad I don't have to practice tonight, so I can check this out.
Hey,
Thanks
Jim.
Jim
What up,
King,
Jimmy?
Glad
Good
to
to
be a
see you,
distraction.
Jim.
I remember.
Let
good
the
old
bass
Jim
player
King.
speak, for God's sake.
Okay.
Nope.
Nope. Bad idea.
No.
Don't do
Okay.
it.
They don't let me.
Look, the show quickly gets hijacked. I can't control this,
Wait, Carter. What do you have to say, dude?
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, this is your highlight. Go ahead.
Your one moment.
What do you have to say?
You lost.
I like the shag carpet.
Dude, and if you had your shoes off, you would
So
feel how
insightful.
plush it really is.
Yeah,
Right
like
between the toes.
Yeah.
Sergio's
so-
here, rocking out. Natalia, Natalia.
That's my
sorry.
girlfriend.
Oh,
Girlfriend?
hi.
yeah, I think it is. If it might be a different Natalia, but if it's
No, it's probably
Nah,
Natalia.
we got it. So,
Dragon's Fire.
Studio B, we'll check in with you in a little bit. I
Okay.
want to keep this moving because
Sounds good.
I have some the next segment is ultra important. Very, very important. Carter, it's starting with you. You can take your socks off if your feet aren't stinky.
No,
if they're
keep 'em
not
on.
ultra stinky, but you can feel the squish under your socks.
They're stinky. I'll
Okay,
stick
you
with the
keep
socks.
those on
I
your
don't want
dogs.
to pass out.
So
I'm right
Carter,
next to him.
I'm glad you're up to the mic. Eat that mic because I'm starting with you. This is the rapid fire segment of the show. I'm going to go very fast. I
we
want
go-
you to just
we're going now?
think about it and spit it
it's a
out.
lightning round.
We're going now?
Carter,
Yes.
Iron Maiden or Judas Priest?
Maiden.
Cole, Metallica or Megadeth?
Oh.
Dude,
Why are you thinking about that?
get on the
Oh, I
mic.
thought this was an exclusive. Like,
No,
just
this
him.
is you. Now
Who
it's
said
you.
Cole? Oh, Metallica, obviously.
Okay, Henry, Anthrax or Slayer?
Fuck Slayer.
Okay,
Son of a bitch.
Jackson, Black Sabbath or actually that's the only choice you get. So back to Carter.
Wow.
I'll take Black Sabbath as
I
well.
like that.
Okay, no, Carter, Dimebag Daryl or Tony Iommi?
Dimebag.
Oh,
Okay,
I love you.
We
I love
can
you.
Dimebag.
we can wrestle later about that.
Yeah, buddy.
I want to Cole.
Sorry.
Thrash
Oh,
metal
fun.
or death metal?
My-
Thrash metal. All the
Okay,
time.
Henry,
Thrash metal.
leather or lace?
Leather.
Look at this band.
Jackson, Pantera or that's the only choice you get. Sorry, we're moving on.
dude.
Okay, so what did we do? What did we just learn? A lot. We
Nothing.
learned a lot. Maybe not about you, man. I kind of forced that down your throat. But you know what? I wanted to have, a little bit of my voice in there too.
It's okay.
Maybe just kind of pushing that.
Boy.
So, Cole, Henry,
Yes.
Yo.
you guys, I understand that the band kind of started with you two, and you met a couple of years back.
The
A
band
couple.
started.
So tell me about that. How'd you guys meet and start this band?
We met back in high school, and I guess he told me that he didn't even like me, And
Yeah, he was an asshole. That's why.
I had a vision back in the day. I was a young entrepreneur, and
Who was
I,
an asshole?
and I took my guitar to school every day, and I was trying to just recruit, some soldiers out there, and he was just, he wasn't having it, and so
Yeah.
I finally forced him into it, and
he forced me. I would get
But see, you know what, Cole? The deal is that every band needs somebody like that. Everybody needs somebody
Yes.
that is just kind of a dick? Am I allowed to say that? Because you
Yeah.
come across really kind of
Dickish.
gnarly.
Nice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
no,
hey.
that was a total joke. Way
I
backers,
know.
sweet guy. Yeah. So high school, and how long ago was that, guys? Like what? So was it over?
1970? No, I'm kidding.
Okay, so it was over 30 years ago.
yeah. I
That
mean,
was when we were sophomores. Yeah,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
like 2012 or something
yeah,
like that.
2011.
Okay, so not 8 years ago,
Yeah,
something
yeah.
something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that gives us a good idea. Carter, dude, somebody told me that you loved corn extraordinarily.
Oh, they did. This is
Like-
great.
Yes. Actually, it was in an article that was written about you guys.
It was
where
on-
I picked it up, and I couldn't quite understand what.
I think it was in Metal Hammer,
Is this
dude.
true?
It was an article. It said something about Carter and corn, and I didn't quite understand it. Can you elaborate?
I love the band
Eat that
Korn,
mic.
and I love corn.
You love the band Corn, and you love corn.
Yes.
Okay.
And I guess
Where are you from, dude?
He told it.
Cornville.
I am from Kansas.
Are you?
I am from Kansas. Yep. Corn country.
Corn country. He told us that the corn in the center of the crop tastes better because the outside corn is actually harder and it doesn't get all the nutrients.
You see how this works?
Exactly.
This is a full education process. We are
Yeah.
moving beyond music and into agriculture right now with the metal band and everything.
Yeah, tell him about some of your tractors, dude.
That's how we got here.
Yeah, he drove here on a tractor.
So Jackson, let's spin over to you for a second, man.
Mustache boy.
I knew it.
As a drummer with all the gear you have, I also read in said same article, the same article that the corn
Korn
came out
article,
of,
yeah.
that you have a weekly standing chiropractic appointment because
How do you find out?
you
these
haul
things?
drums around. Look, this is my job, man. How do I find this out? This is my job. So, what chiropractic you do go every week because you play drums?
Well, my dad's a chiropractor, so it really works out because my body doesn't stay together very well. Well, okay, no, it does. It does.
it seems like
But
it's doing pretty good tonight.
Thanks to him, he's kept me on track.
Thanks, Dad. Again.
Thanks, pops.
How do you get this information?
So no, you actually there was something that happened in that office, right? Somebody met somebody or
Oh,
something.
yes.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Cole's aunt came in as a walk-in to see my dad for an appointment, and they got to talking. And find out that
And
I was a
she
drummer.
she walked in the door like this.
yeah, all sideways.
Bent and- oh yeah, they started talking. I was a drummer. He was a guitarist. We exchanged phone numbers.
This
I
is
thought
how it
that-
works.
Yeah.
No, okay, Cole. This is the first time I'm ever telling you this.
Oh God.
World premiere.
I thought you were a freaking weirdo when I met you because no, because you just said after every single punctuation not there.
Okay.
Hey, I ain't got
High
time
school
for that.
didn't
text.
work.
No, yeah,
His
and
mom's an
he
English
sent
teacher
the
too, so.
he sent this emoji, the /M/.
Dude, oh my God,
That's
you're
kidding
kidding
me?
me, dude.
That's normal.
Back in high school, we'd be talking about serious topics, and he would fucking start every sentence and end it with that, with the
That's it.
/M. And
That's my punctuation. You start it with metal, you end it with metal.
That's right. Right. So when I was texting you back with that, you were probably like, dude.
yeah, I was having flashbacks.
I was like, who is this weirdo?
So let's move into. I hear a lot of elements of thrash metal in what you guys are doing. Like what I would, I guess, classic metal nowadays. I mean, does
Sure,
that even
yeah.
go back? I mean,
Sadly, I
it does
guess.
go back much further, but that's very classic. You know, the Megadeth, Slayer, Anthrax,
Absolutely,
Metallica,
yeah.
all of that, late '80s, and there's Caius and all that before that.
Caius,
But
Yeah.
that's really kind of I think what we're all attaching to, what I certainly attach to.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Now I also hear modern metal aspects and flavorings in your music as
Nice
well.
little blend, yeah.
Yeah.
That's,
So talk
the
to me a
drummer
bit
boy.
about what is influencing you to write this way and put the songs together the way you are. What's influencing you guys?
I mean, well, me,
Corn is influencing all of us.
unlimited supply,
Of course.
and it's raw too. We don't even boil it or nothing.
Yeah,
dude.
just straight off the cob.
Yeah, we get we put it on the end of a drill. And just like,
I can see that.
Sorry.
Like, I want to make that video. We'll talk after the show. If you'll eat it, I'll get a drill and we'll all video.
no, I saw a video of a guy doing that, and his front teeth ripped out. So.
Okay. So,
But no, so like, yeah, he's like all the thrash, and then I kind of am a mix of like both. I like the old stuff and like a little bit of new stuff, but I'm really picky. And then he is all like,
Really
you know,
picky.
modern metal.
Very.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Well, I just want it to
Yeah.
sound the best, and it's not working so far. But he's all like the modern metal stuff, and so we try to like,
Find a happy medium.
yeah, we try to give everyone like their little like dash of spice.
Of course, and I think that's what comes into the unique style that you guys are playing, because it definitely sounds like you.
yeah,
You know, it's not something going like, oh, yeah, you guys are playing XYZ, which waybackers know I dislike speaking about comparisons. There's no reason to.
Yeah.
You know, nobody wants that anyway. And it's not like you guys sound just like anything, or you're trying to. And that's why I like to dig into it and find out what's kind of bringing all of that forward. So what does the songwriting process look like with the band? Is somebody bringing a riff? Is it a full-on collab? Is it what's going on there?
This is our
Cole?
riff writer right here.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
He brings the
Cole.
riff,
The
and
song
then
machine.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Basically, we all put it together after that.
Okay. No, I knew I liked it because
Yeah.
the vest, man.
Oh,
we
yeah.
both
Yeah.
have a vest thing.
He
Yeah.
he
And you are the vest guitarist in that
He-
band. Absolutely.
Thank you, my man.
it's kind of like this. It's kind of like
Yeah.
the scene from Tenacious D, where we're like sitting on the couch and we're like, dude, we gotta fucking write something.
Dude, here's the thing about those films. They're not right.
Yeah, exactly. They're so
They're
true.
very accurate. Like, they actually are.
I mean,
That-
even we have like a
the story
stain
of Tenacious
on the.
D is basically our band.
Yeah, we have a stain on the carpet at the jam room, like a mustard, ketchup pentagram. Or, you know, we have one of those.
We hop on in.
Higher, lower, faster, slower.
So, you guys, Cole writes the riffs, the band puts it together,
Correct.
and helps perfect all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
usually
And,
like,
and
yeah.
where do
Definitely.
lyrics come in? Henry?
Yeah.
You're the...
So me and him, we've discovered that like we can't have one without the other, because he does all the riffs and then I am like the melody guy, because he can
Yep.
he can throw a riff out and I will like usually instantly have like a melody to come over to go over it, you know, and then I can record it and I'll forget it and then remember it like a little better way, and then I'll just kind of, you know.
Waybackers, you see how this works. Yes, you can't have melody without a riff, or a riff without a melody
Yeah,
if it's going to
true.
be anything good.
Yin
So
and
it
yang.
takes, yeah,
Both.
it takes the whole thing. No, and you guys have it, you know, just super awesome. You guys
Thank
are
you.
killing
Thanks,
it
man.
as technicians. Your writing is great, and you're
We're having
super
fun.
friendly guys.
Appreciate it, man.
I don't know.
Having a good
we
time.
probably shouldn't say that you're super friendly, but I actually think that's a more positive
Put a
thing than to be
disclaimer.
like, these guys are. Yeah, do not approach them. We're me. Do not approach them.
Real quick.
Yes,
Shin-
Studio B.
Sin Shrift said, "Much love to our boys." And there we
Sin
go.
Shrift.
And then we have Jim King. Adam, quick
Is Jim King rapid
Popcorn?
firing me?
or candy corn.
Candy corn.
There you go.
Easy.
Because
right.
you know what?
What do you
The
think?
kernels get stuck in my
That's
teeth
true.
with the corn,
And
and,
The
Yeah.
popcorn. Yeah.
it just kind of becomes overwhelming. That's it, Jim. It wasn't very exciting, but I'll keep on answering them for you. Right now, I want to say we do have more music.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you know.
Absolutely.
Okay,
For you, yes.
awesome. The show is yours.
Awesome.
Hold on. I should we tune?
I'm already tuned, dude.
You're not tuned yet.
Hold on. Give me a second. Here.
We just had long.
Just
break.
gotta get it right, just the right pitch. That. Oh, I think I just hit the spot. That's it.
That's it.
Does that sound good?
Better.
Closer,
warmer.
I'm sorry for the monitors. Just because we drop tune, can I have the bass up a little bit?
Oh shit!
and-
You did
and
take your
mine-
socks off.
I did take my socks
Dude,
off.
you are weird.
You don't want to feel the shag carpet?
No, dude.
I need my grip
I'm
for my
wearing
shoes.
I do have my grip. I got my monkey toes.
All right.
I'm ready.
Let's see if that works for you.
Perfect.
you can't be I went down to hell in chains. Could I expect to feel there? Would we be breaking down the wall? I went down to hell today. Could I expect to feel there? We are the legends of the gods. You've been searching for another life. Like an ocean in the haze. You've been blowing out your candlelight. Lets you wonder why you cannot see. We cannot say. Yeah, if I went down to hell today, I expect to see you there. Will we be breaking down the wall? If I went down to hell today, could I expect to see you there? We are the legends of the gods. Come on! We are the legends.
Thank you. That was Legends. Available on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Amazon, Tidal.
Shy about it.
The Wayback Sessions.
iTunes, I guess.
Now it's
Too,
available
live.
here.
Yes. Great shout out to the Wayback Sessions. Totally badass. We got another one coming up. Badass. We
Totally
got
badass.
another one coming up. I believe it is
Black Stars.
Black Stars, yeah.
This is Black Stars.
Stars that are black.
We're flying through the stars at an endless rate. We had our faith in God, but it faded away. I know I'm 1,000,000 light years away. Here's just one message I'll say. Hey, you were traveling the stars, which Venus, Pluto, Mars, flying on the light day by day. But matter if we die, only matters if we fly. One with like stars will fade away. Journey's long, but it builds us strong. Discovering the corners of discover. I know I'm 1,000,000 light years away. Here's just one message that I wanna say. Hey, you were traveling the stars, Venus, Pluto, Mars, flying on the night ship, day by day. Doesn't matter if we die, only matters if we fly. Be one with like stars, you'll fade away. Ooh, fade away. Let's go! Go! Hey! You were traveling the stars, Venus, Pluto, Mars, flying on the light day by day. Doesn't matter if we die, only matters if we fly. Be one with like stars, we'll fade away. And we're traveling the stars, Pluto, Mars, flying on the light day by day. Doesn't matter if we die, matters if we fly. Be one with like stars, we'll fade away.
Man, you guys are killing it. Henry. Dude,
What's up?
proper shredding.
Oh, I agree. I feel like I'm botching the whole thing. Dude.
Okay,
I'm just
well,
like-
you know what? Like, that's your opinion, and you're welcome to it.
yeah.
I might have just a slightly different one. We
fine,
got
that's
so
fine.
many things going on.
Henry.
Like, you never know how this is going to happen, and
Yeah.
I know that the chat is still going off. Carter, what do you need, man?
I'm gonna go pee.
Oh, dude.
Neg-
You are
Negative
you are-
Ghost Rider.
You know what? Get on the ground and crawl across on your
China
knees,
fire,
man.
child's bladder. I told you at the beginning.
Dude, this is
child's
amateur
bladder.
hour, man. You go
Yeah.
do it. Well, I'll talk to the rest of your band,
Dude,
man.
everyone
I'll talk to the
works.
rest of your band.
Everyone just logged off because they.
Yeah. Fucking.
Oh, he did. No, look. There was really what were those coming in here? Jim King. So many people are wanting to
Grandma
know.
Verna is watching, by the way.
Grandma is
Grandma.
yes. There's a lot of people watching. I know Jim King and Becky King. They're like wondering where to go see you guys live, so we need to talk about that.
I don't
Some great combo of new and old metal. I don't want to step on Studio B here, but yeah, Studio B. Do you want to pipe in? I mean, have you been following along? I can't keep
Let's patch
up.
into Studio
Yeah,
B.
patch
Yeah.
in.
Incoming transmission.
Hello?
Incoming. Let's see. Does that work? Nope.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm getting loud and
Hey.
clear.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go.
What's going on there?
Let's see. Can we confirm Legends has opened many great mosh pits live?
It would have
yes.
to.
Oh,
It would have
yes.
to.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I could see
Yeah.
that
The
just
breakdown.
crushing.
Dun, dun.
We played the Rebel Lounge for our album release show, and it was like totally packed, and it was people that we had never seen before. So I felt like really accomplished.
Yeah.
And we did that, and like it was like a bunch of like younger generation kids too. So it was
Yeah.
like it was better, and like they were just
Whoa!
like going,
Don't hate on. Come on.
okay.
He's just a wee boy.
That's what you want. out
No,
there. I
don't
mean,
hate on the older generation.
Well,
You said you,
I've had so many shows where there's.
Are we
like,
getting ready to have a fight? Is there going to be a band fight?
Yep, there
All right,
is.
Can we like?
Who do you want to
the,
you want to do
the
best?
cameras are running.
okay.
So
Who?
But not in the
Who would
bathroom.
you have?
The mustache would win both of you.
Oh yeah.
Dude, before this, I had like the best mustache ever. It looked like Sam Elliott,
Mhm.
but color brown,
that's,
dude.
that's what they all say.
Man, we get
That's
so
what
off
they all
topic.
say.
Yes, there was moshes.
so
Short answer, yeah.
you know, I always say that as musicians, especially in the Western world, we only have 12 notes to work with.
It's
And
sad.
when we're not talking microtonal and we're not talking Eastern stuff,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
with what we normally do, we got 12 notes. And so it's always really incredibly interesting to see how everybody interprets those 12 notes, whether it be jazz or metal or rock or jam or punk or orchestral, which brings me to, I find metal to be, it's one of those genres that has played a significant role in my life, especially when I was younger. And I always used it for the complexities and the technical side of the music, because when I listen to it, I can't pay attention to anything else. And so it calms my brain. And I know I've told people that, and they're like, I don't understand with that much noise. And I said, well, you can't put on metal as background music. It doesn't work real well. I mean, I guess at a party you could.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting down listening to it, it is something where I'm focused, I'm paying attention to what the musicians and the bands are doing, and my mind becomes very calm.
Absolutely, yeah.
I find the same with symphonic and orchestral works. Now,
yes.
in
Yeah.
my opinion,
Yeah.
those are the original shredders.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes.
Okay.
I agree.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
I was
No,
going
oh,
to
yeah.
my
Yeah.
follow-up was going to be, do you agree? But you already did
like,
that.
Like
Yes.
one of my
yeah.
favorites is like Vivaldi's Winter. Like it just like shreds down, and I was trying to learn that on a guitar, and I was like, I just gave up. I was like,
See, people don't know that metal guys are metal musicians, not just guys, girls, everybody, you know, metal
yeah.
Dogs,
musicians
yeah,
are paying attention to a lot of things, and there's a lot of influences that come in. And for instance, the very beginning of the show, you guys fire up with an orchestral arrangement that leads into what's going on, and it's very, very complementary. And when you hear one with the other, it's not like, oh, wow, they went from a symphony arrangement into metal. Like, there's no question that
Yeah.
that's totally okay.
it's pretty normal.
How do you guys feel about all of that other than agreeing? Do you guys have a background in that or some affinity for
I'll
listening
take
to
this
it?
off. I feel like besides the technicality, classical music, it's all about the energy. It's all about the energy, just like metal music.
All the
It's
dynamics.
about conveying a vibe and energy to the crowd and feeding back and forth. And I think there's a lot of similarities between the two genres.
Well said,
and,
man.
and to add on that,
Absolutely.
like I agree, it's like there's a lot of like dips and big and then big loud, you know, crazy, you know, parts in the in orchestras. And there's also one thing I like about it with that and metal is that there's like layers of everything.
Yeah.
So you could listen to it 10 times and you could hear a different layer back there every time, which like no offense to like people who listen to hip hop or rap, but I try to like show metal to those guys and they just shut it off. And it's like,
you know, okay, no, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to interrupt.
No, no,
Continue.
yeah.
Keep
But-
coming. Keep
and,
coming.
And you like, I know you can't explain that to them because it's like they don't like, especially non-musician people. Like I'm not trying to bash them, but they just don't get it. They just hear the main center track, you know.
Correct. And you know what? With this show, one of the main objectives that we've always had is to be very diverse with the music that we bring to people. And we have music lovers watching so that they can easily look at something and be like, well, I would have never gone to see them, but maybe now I want to. Or I didn't like metal and now it's confirmed I don't like metal. Either way is completely valid. Like, I love all that. But when you talk about the hip hop, I do want to bring up, are you familiar with Comptolo, Jared Comptolo and the Humanauts? So interesting story. They're going to be on
I think
killing.
I saw him on the flyer.
They're going to be killing the season finale next week.
Okay.
So season 3 finale, Comptolo
So-
and the Humanauts. They just dropped a new single today.
They're gonna-
Take a Swim. So
Okay.
they dropped that today. They're going to be on next week. But the reason that I bring this up, aside from, hey, Comptolo, you guys are going to be on next week, is that Jared Compton, he is the guitar player in The Real Fakes. He was the guitar player in Moons, Birds, and Monsters.
Oh, okay.
yeah.
I'm familiar with them.
And now
played with them.
I thought it. Did you play with Moons, Birds, and Monsters?
Yes,
long
like
time
way
ago.
Back in the day, with Zach and
17.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
So I was sitting here, they're in here, and Jared's like, well, yeah, you know, I play rock and roll, I play metal, and I do hip hop. And I was like, ha ha ha. He's like, no, man, serious.
Yeah.
So he is part of those, you know, great artists in town that is like hip hop and metal on both sides, and he can get it. And kind of what we're always chasing, to find somebody to give you a better reason to love it or hate it
Yeah.
with all of that.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, you guys are Studio B. I'm sorry, I got way off track. There's so many things that I'm not even thinking of right now.
We don't have a time limit, so.
We don't. We don't.
I would like to tell you what the chit chat is saying. Hippie Momsta, rocking it from Wisconsin.
Hey. Okay.
Brenda
Wisconsin,
Rose.
enjoy your cheese.
The Rhodes. I'm sorry. I'm terrible with saying words.
You are
and
just say the
names.
first name.
But it's not. It's the clan. So Rhodes and Pachaka.
This is almost a show in
Is that Polish
itself.
or what? Is that Polish? I knew it, dude.
Polish.
Goddamn Polacks in here.
Clan are loving this. They're loving it. Woo! Sorry, guys. Let's see. What else? Oh, Jim King wanted to know what your pop influences are.
Oh, great question, guys.
Katy Perry.
Okay. So you know what? Do you want me to like loosen this conversation up a bit?
Go ahead.
I just recently found out that I liked a Kelly Clarkson song.
Oh.
And I didn't
Love
even
Kelly.
know who it was. And there's a reason
love
why
Kelly.
I heard it multiple times to get to the point of going, this thing is well written. You know, not like I'm running around listening to it, but not that there's anything wrong with that. But it was, recently found out Kelly Clarkson and an Ariana Grande tune. I was like, are you kidding me? It got in front of me in a really strange way.
Yeah.
We can
Okay.
elaborate later.
It's not
but
all about you. Brenda Rhodes wants to know, Carter Man, who introduced you to
but they're-
Pantera?
They're
Who did Carter?
Brenda is asking
Tell
Carter.
us.
Who introduced you to Pantera?
It was Brenda.
Ah, good job, Brenda.
Eat that mic. Yeah, well done, Brenda.
Paula says you guys are awesome.
Thank
you, Paula.
You've
Thank
nailed
you, Paula.
diversity, Mr. Carter, says Charlie Beers.
Thank
Hey,
you, Charlie.
Beers.
Thank you,
Great to
Charlie.
see you.
And I
Diversity.
don't think that I don't think Charlie was talking about diversity about you, Adam Carter. I think you might have been saying
Diversity in music?
yeah.
Well, no, that's
Oh
what
yeah,
I was.
yeah. Sorry,
That
sorry.
was, that would be the angle
Sorry.
that I would be going off.
Right, but then
take
Going
that.
after.
but then Carter really said it nicely. Anyway, too many Carters. Metal is like an onion.
It is.
Yeah.
There are many layers
So many
to it.
layers.
Exactly. Ogres are like onions.
It is.
Everybody knows that.
Georgia. Let's see. And Adam has music on, all the music, no matter what it is. Much respect for keeping metal alive, tough nowadays. And the Rail Club in Fort Worth would love to have you. says
Yeah,
James.
man.
Fort
All
Worth,
over the
dude.
place. All over the place.
I'm down to go to Fort Worth.
but
Get some
nice.
fireworks, you know?
Yeah, neat.
Eat some
Focus,
alligator.
please.
All right.
We'll
Talk
take
about
it.
that later. So anything else? What's going on?
I that was the last page of.
What is it? There's so much going on. You
There's
guys,
so
have,
much.
there's a ton of people have been watching.
loving your
It's been
solos.
We
so
love it.
much
We love
fun.
it.
So much fun.
Be sure to ask about Screecher's guitars.
Oh, well, so
Oh,
he
boy.
hadn't.
Sure.
There's three sections I want to get into. The
Okay.
first is go find Zherra out there everywhere. They're on your favorite streaming platform. They're on Instagram. They're on Facebook. And they have some really amazing videos that are on their YouTube channel. Highly recommend that you go check them out. Super well done. They sound great. But yeah, you know, we get into the Metal Gear, and you guys came in here with a bunch of
Lot.
and yeah, let's
a
talk
lot.
about that Kramer. You know, we've got people asking. I always love the gear section on
Well,
this show.
Yeah, I mean, it started with
A dream.
yeah, a dream. I just woke up. No, I used to watch like Metal Mania on TV. Like I'd play like the '80s music videos,
Yes.
you know, and it, you know, like Poison and Motley Crue, and I was like, I just like every Saturday, like I would watch that all the time, and I like noticed that they're all playing Kramers. I mean, there was a few like Les Pauls or whatever,
Yeah, not really. Yeah,
Yeah.
not that many.
and I like looked it up on the internet, and they weren't really. I mean, Kramer's like a weird brand. Sometimes they don't come out with lines a whole lot,
No.
especially like 10
They ebb and flow.
yeah, like 10 or 15 years ago, it wasn't. And my local guitar shop had this, and I had my mom like speed down there, and I had like all the money I saved up. I think I got it for like $190.
Jeez.
And but then I had it all redone
Of course.
because yeah, so I got some fancy stuff in it, and then I had this one back here, custom built Bronson Guitar Works. Shout out! They just
Yeah.
it's my main stage guitar, and I haven't changed the strings in it in like so long, and it's just it's still going, you know.
You know what? I'm glad you brought that up. And speaking of Bronson, I get asked all the time how we find our talents for the show.
Oh, yeah.
There's a lot of different ways, but this one was interesting. It's from a very loyal and trustworthy waybacker. He goes by many names. I don't know if he's watching. I'm sure I'm going to call him the wrong thing.
I know,
but
right?
we'll just call him Danny Duoshade tonight.
Exactly.
And
He's a
for-
spaceman, and he's been everywhere. You know?
He is a spaceman that's been everywhere. Anybody that knows who I'm talking about knows exactly who I'm talking about. But yeah, Danny put us in touch
Yes.
at one of the Saturn III shows, and I'm
Yes.
so glad that he did. Thanks,
Yeah.
Danny, and thank you, Henry, and the band for
Yeah, and big shout out to the Saturn III. Like we went to one of their shows, and it was like everything they did was like I don't know. I just felt like I was in like a '60s time warp in space.
Look,
and
there's a reason that Danny is allowed to do whatever he wants with this show. He is welcome. He is a very intricate, well thought out, incredibly creative and talented human. And so when he says, "Hey, you should pay attention to this, Adam," I
yeah.
listen.
Yeah, and it was the same way with him and all the guys at Bronson. They had a few suggestions on both my guitars, and like the first couple times I was like, no, I want it that way, and I ended up getting some stuff switched out to the stuff they wanted. And every time when they suggest something, I'm like, you're probably right, you know. So I just go with it. And so
It's, experts are experts for for a reason. So this could go on all night, but it's I guess at some point we need to, kind of get there.
I would love to say everybody should come see us.
Yeah,
on,
so I'm glad. Thank you.
No, yeah,
When are
no.
you guys playing next?
September
what's that
17th at the Marquee.
One more
Marquee
time.
Theater.
What's that date?
For real, September
September
17th at the
September
Marquee.
17th.
Yes.
No kidding.
Marquee
opening
Theater.
opening up for Damage
The
Inc.
Marquee
from
Theater.
SoCal Metallica cover band Damage Inc.
No
Still
kidding.
rocking.
Well done, guys. Congrats.
Thank
Yeah.
you. It's our second time opening up for them. They apparently didn't
Is
hate
it?
us the first time. So
Okay. Well, you guys are legit. Like that's
They
the
liked
deal.
us a little.
It has nothing to do with anything that we want on the show or what we think is good or bad. Like I try not to pass any judgment on any
Sure.
of that. And it's when it's well done and executed the way you guys are able to execute your work, your art, your music. Damn. Like who can deny that? So
I'm gonna cry.
sweet.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Thank
Cry.
you, man. That's,
Cry,
that's
Cole.
really
Let-
cool.
let it
Thank
out.
you, man.
Yeah, let
You
it out.
burned it.
Shed a tear.
Oh,
Shed
cry
a
on your
tear, Cole.
shoulder.
I'm sure
Zero
that
therapy.
man. So this is the part way backers of the show where we kind of start getting there. I want to let everybody know that next week is the season 3 finale, featuring Comptolo and the Humanauts. They dropped a new single today. Take a swim, go check it out. They'll be here. It is going to be insane. I only have a 50% grasp on the insanity that is coming our way, and I know that it's going to be a lot to lift. tons of fun. So hopefully we will see you. I want to thank all of the Waybackers who have been contributing to the campaign so that we can get that, extra $5,000 matching donation. So please go to thewaybacksessions.com. Make sure to go follow Zherra on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Go see them on September 17th at the Marquee. And I've got one last thing to say. One last tune. Anyone? You know one?
Yes.
Do you guys know one? Do you guys know one more song?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Do you know one more song?
We know at least two.
Did I hear smoke coming?
No.
I heard smoke on the water coming my way.
Smoke on the water.
Look, you know what, Waybackers? Tons of fun. Let's hear a bit more music. Guys, the show is yours.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, thank you.
Let's go! Break out! Suck out! sessions. Thank you so much.
Thank you for everyone watching us tonight.
Yeah! Oh, and Waybackers, that's how it's done. I want to thank Zherra for coming in here and killing it, setting the place on fire. I knew it would happen. We'll see you guys next week in pure Wayback fashion. We're going to bring the house lights up. We're going to leave the venue. We're going to fire up some tunes. We're going to drop the needle on an album, kick the beer cans out of the way, back to our vehicle as we talk about what an awesome show this has been. Thank you guys again. We'll spin the cameras around and we'll hang out with you for a little while longer. Zherra, again, thank you guys. Yeah.
And thank all of you
Thank you
for
so
being
much.
here.
Thank you so
Amazing.
much.
Thank you guys.
And Waybackers, another Thursday has come and gone. We'll see you next week.
No.
Cheers from the Wayback.
All right, good show, guys.
All cameras are still live, by the way.
Cameras are live? Okay, there we go.
And that's how it's done.
Hell yeah.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you.
We're like, wow, look at his fingers.
Carter, really, I appreciate it. That's how metal gets done. My voice is on. Yeah, I have like 4 laughs. Okay, now we'll go get a combo on top.
Oh, someone said that?
Great job.
Oh, it's on film. Here, let's go show the people. Dude, it's coming. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. I mean, not really, but.
You can break it on the.
What? You can't break it? I'll fix it. I mean, look, it wasn't because somebody did something dumb and knocked it in. It's because metal happened and like dropped the room. Dude, up there. Yeah. Up, dude. Oh. It came from up here. Jackson, what's your eyes? So this is.
That's awesome. That would have hit somebody. That would have.
We're watching this fall out of the sky. And
You were like.
fortunately the drums stopped. Jackson with his metal armor. The drums were blazing so hard it deflected the.
Dude, then I was like, why did Adam put the info box in? I'm like, oh, that's what's awful. I was afraid that the beer cans were gonna fall over onto my handbag.
And then the main fell over.
I think he broke a cymbal.
No.
Oh, how do you like my new girlfriend?
That doesn't like it's old.
I know we're gonna lose Jake pretty quick. Jake has to get going. But we knew that coming in. That was a great run. Thank you. Great little run.
Pretty flawless run, dude.
I know. Would you go? Yeah, no, it's no, whatever. It's in right by the under. I can come get it, but you'll see it. It's on the counter on the right by the fridge. Yeah, in the adult house. So. Yeah, is Shelby
still
coming?
live streaming technically? Or
We still are right now. Yeah, it's people like to just hang out.
Alright. I'll be back in like 2 weeks. Get Brian back.
Oh, okay.
Get Brian back.
Yeah, I think that's what we talked about.
That's
I'll
definitely
work it out.
Okay.
I'll work it out.
Won't be here
You
next
will not be here. Okay, so we got a lot to talk about.
I got time. I got a lot of. I got 12 hours there, 12 hours back. Plus, yeah, some stops. So yeah, I'll take it.
Drive Awesome. Waybackers, thank you. We're gonna sign off.
We're gonna sign off.
You guys want to say anything? Anybody?
Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, no, it's all happening.
Thanks for hanging out.
Thank
It
you.
was kick-ass.
Yeah.
This is so much fun. And we hope you're a fan now. If you're
Yes,
not already.
please donate $5,000 more to Adam.
Yes. While you're at it.
Thank you.
Empty
While you're
your
at it.
pouches.
Yeah.
Waybackers, thank you always. We'll see you next week.
Shut that ass.
Goodbye.
You can. Yep.